And welcome everyone, I am Scouts. Welcome to a Scouts of Entertainment Napoleon Total War 3 replay. Today's replay was sent to me by Big Daddy Barclay, who's is on the attacking team, and on his team we have Pierre WXP, Big Daddy Barclay, Bogdan, and Erwin Rommel, who I believe is the blue team. On the red team I believe we have Bob, King Bob. We have Templar, Petite Dragon, and Marquis de Montcalm, and also PFC.Lipton D1 or DI, sorry. And that's it. So it's a nice 4v4 for you today. We have a bunch of skirmishers here deployed. We have a Luzalchez, Freikorps, which just looks like Germany actually. So I'll stick with Germany. Rising to the water table, we have on the rest of the blue team United Kingdom Peninsula. We have Russia 1805 to 1807 and Österreich. On the first of the red team players, we have the Osmanli. It look like they're an Arabic faction or a Turkish kind of faction. What is going on here? Russia 1805 went in for a charge, but Osmanli was ready for him. Okay, Osmanli has one of the star points. Germany has the other star point for the blue team. Blue team's close to another star point. Their army might come and conquer this area, I'm not sure yet. Alright, we've got a French army, 1809 to 1812. We've got an España army, and finally we have a Denmark army. And that appears to be it. Where is this? Okay, this is occupying that house over there. That seems harmless enough. But for now, we'll do a small cut here and come back once the combat begins, because it looks like we're getting close. So the blue team is pretty much marching into the dragon's teeth here, marching right up the road to a heavily defended Osmanli position. Okay, we have a bunch of 6-pounders from Rosalie firing on the Osmanli position, but they're relatively defended, so I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish here. They could be firing on their reinforcements. There are some through the trees. He's not firing into the building. Ross, you might want to keep his horses back a little bit. Germany's all there, over there by his lonesome. And looks like some cavalry got broken from Denmark. Alright guys, we've got another 6-pounder team, but this one's a group of 4 artillery. Alright, they're firing in this position. Our strike is starting to engage. Alright, so 4 men went down there. Clip that unit there just a little bit. Alright, now the France is in the mix, so it should speed things up for the red team. It's already forcing Ostrich back. Very few factions can go toe to toe with France. Alright, combat has stalled once again, so see you soon. France is making a move somewhere. Oh, they're going after the cav. So they're going after the artillery. They just broke before he could slot him through that gap. Osmani's trying again. But Rossi has cav here to force him back. Okay, so 28 foot and 44 foot under fire from the enemy artillery. So guys, Rossi here is trying to outflank O'Malley. I'm not sure how long he can stay here for. But possibly can take this house. We got Mali cavalry coming in around there. Oh, they broke him.
Sir, our general is under attack.
That's a shame. Unit 105 lost.
All hope is lost, sir. This battle is almost done.
No, it's not. Seems like Osric's pushing back on Mali. The France better be careful, they could lose their artillery here. But Great Britain has probably got to push up France's way to distract the French infantry from trying to turn around and support their cannon. Got some units here, but Osric can have them outgunned. So Osric is trying to go in for a charge. He wants that cavalry, he wants that artillery position taken out.
Our men are running, sir.
Yep, he did the job. He took out all the artillery crew anyway. So that was worth it. Point for Osric. Both teams are a bit too far away from each other. Right now it's just a lot of firing, a lot of smoke and mirrors really. Well, this is brave of the English. Nice hit.
Our men are running, sir.
Damn, so close. Wow. They took a flying lesson. So far the German people haven't really showed up yet. They're just sending a few units over. Alright, my fellow 18th century gentlemen. We've got some German skirmishers here. It's firing at the Denmark lines. Germany's getting ready to take on Denmark. Looks like Spain's ready to take on some British forces. And someone long ago sent me this link to the Napoleon Total War 3 stats for all the factions, so I'm incredibly grateful for that person for doing that. And I'm just touching on Osma, because apparently it's a very hard faction to use, same with Germany. There are low tier, most units can be deployed in guerrilla mode, which is true because we saw Germany deploy behind the line at the start. Same goes for the Osman troops. mostly mid and low tier units. They're cheap infantry, foot artillery, and long range muskets, which is true because we saw the long range muskets of Osmar before. I don't know why I read it as Osmali, but I did. So I got my trusty unit stats for all the factions in front of me now when I do my commentary. So I'm trying to touch on little helpful hints and facts that I might think might be relevant here in the future. Now it looks like England will probably be pushed back soon. I mean, Spain is just overwhelming the skirmishing position. He's dropping troops fast and the morale is suffering. This is not good. Nice hit there from the, is it Spanish artillery? Or the Denmark artillery? I think it's the Denmark artillery. Okay. Spain was lucky to keep their cavalry there. England is sending over more forces. They might try to outflank the Spanish position. Or force them back. We've got these guys coming in. This will force the Spanish either back or this way. But England's got to keep up the pressure too as these forces over here move in. So these guys got to move in closer probably. You know, they're coming in as well. But so far Spain thinks obviously he can hold here because he ain't moving. He's just adjusted his forces, but England does have him on the ropes on this side. He's just got to get in their faces a bit more. I'm surprised the King German Legion is morale is weakened a little bit. That'll be interesting. Alright, come back over here. This is probably the faction that Osterreich would want to face. He does have the advantage. He's a slightly stronger faction than Osmar. I think it's Osmar. I think maybe the words just cut off a little bit. I'm not sure. It says Osmar on my stats, but this is Osmali. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure what to tell you. Now, Osmar would actually favour the longer range fight. Oh, this is a nice move from Russia. He's going right into his face on the flank, rather than try and take him on. And allowing Osmar to use the ditch as cover. Try to take as much of the ditch out of the equation as he can. But Russia and Osterreich have a real fight on their hands here. If he wants to charge in, he's got to time it just right. Now, obviously, the Russia cav has to watch out for these stakes. The moment he starts charging in, when he loses a lot of cav. Okay, he's moving away. Only 8 men left. So Russia's taking casualties. He's taking casualties and he's taking casualties faster than Osmar. Which is pretty good if you're the red faction. Osterreich has just got to get closer. This kind of fight favours his enemy more than him. Now we've got Denmark moving on the left flank here. This will definitely keep the British on their toes. Oh, it looks like Denmark and Germany are going full at it. And it looks like Germany's being crushed. And his general's in danger of being killed.
men are running, sir.
Germany's general will probably be killed here. He's surrounded. I think I see him. Yep, he's gone.
Our men are running, sir.
Over here too? Jeez. Still looking too good here for Ostrich. We have a lot of cav coming in. Oh, you see all those stakes there? They forced Ostrich to charge in. He lost a few horses there. This is touch and go. Here comes Rossi a cav. I don't know why he's in bother trying to hit that position with artillery. It's too well defended. Alright, France is still here though. Osma has withdrawn. France has not yet.
Our men are running, sir.
Comes the Osma cav again. We have more cav coming in. Oh, we General fallen. Possibly Rossi is general. Jeez, that was total chaos there. I wonder who started that fight. Rossi is determined to get some revenge. We've got some 26 Jaeger skirmishes here. Ah, we have the elite cav of Osterreich. And we have some C7 cav coming in, outflanking the Osma cav. Just broken. Nice work here. Osterreich cav is in the rear ranks. He's swinging around and he's heading north. And you got Osterreich cav down breaking the Osma infantry. So if you're wondering who won that whole fight at the end of the day, I'd say it was actually the blue team. Because if you look, we've got the blue team right in the thick of the battlefield, where the enemy is pretty much gone. The Osma unit, the last Osma unit in the vicinity just broke. And we have blue units here, so that's amazing the blue team managed to pull for victory there. I thought it was a spectacular surprise attack from the red team side of things.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to attack, you might want to get him out of there. Russia still has plenty of troops left over, but man, what carnage. Makes every other battlefield so far seem pathetic compared to what that was. Holy smokes. Look at all the bodies and all the horses. My god, when people want to kill each other, they sure want to kill each other. I don't think I've seen anything like that so far. I've seen some pretty big bloody fights in Napoleon Total War 3 so far, but really nothing like that. And there was some good strategy there from the red team. I mean, they deployed their stakes and when the blue team was charging in, I saw the stakes take out a lot of the blue team's men. Somehow they still managed to win. That is surprising. Okay, so we have the British retreating. And Germany's still got some units left, albeit not too much. There's there 4 men inside that building. So this cab is needed. Looks like Spain has won the day here. We have a lot of French infantry coming in. And a ton of Spanish cavalry. Oesterreich is linking up with Britain. Oesterreich has been caught microing elsewhere.
Our men are running, sir.
Jeez. You might lose 3 units here. The morale of this infantry unit is steady. It looks like they might be okay. Yeah, there was some fire there from England. I think it saved that last Oesterreich unit that was in the thick of the charge. He lost 2, but 1 survived. Yeah, Oesterreich has got to move his men a bit closer, I think. And Alma has retaken his position behind the trench. Rossi has some forces to keep him here. Looking at the state of things, it looks like we're going to have a showdown in the centre, and it looks like both teams are concentrating most of their forces in the centre in preparation for the big battle ahead. Looks like we might see another charge here from the Spanish cavalry. I mean, they're getting pretty close. I'm not sure why Oesterreich is moving up 3 units against 5 French units. It seems like suicide. This is not going to end well for him. So we have some Jaegers in the centre there for Oesterreich. He's pulling them back. Seems like Oesterreich just wants to fight. He ain't pulling back. He's not losing as many men as I thought he would be losing. And France isn't performing exactly how I thought they would either. Now France has pulled back. The British forces are a bit thin. I don't know if he has the men to take them on. I mean, he can't keep retreating. It's just opening Ostrog up for attack. He keeps retreating. Ostrog has got to move up his forces. This is a bit disappointing. See, I'm not sure why England is opening his ally up for attack. Osmar is coming over here now to try and outflank Osterreich. And since his yellows aren't moving up to support him, Osterreich will be forced to withdraw now as well. What the strategy? I wonder what England is actually thinking here, because he's moving away from his teammates. I'm not sure what he's planning. And Denmark is just shooting him as he walks by. Who knows? This might be the winning strategy. We've got English units there approaching the far left flank of Denmark, and they just slammed into the infantry there. It could be that England was trying to drive a wedge between Denmark and his allies. So he can try and isolate them somehow. I'm guessing he wanted Denmark to follow him. There's the Spanish units here that could spell bad news for the English cav. Right now, because Denmark's preoccupied with his cav, he's moved up 4 infantry divisions, very close by. He's knocked some guys on there on their asses. Alright, England's right flank is still vulnerable. Now Spain has some cav of his own out here that he's got to watch out for. And his general is exposed. He could lose his general if he's not careful. This hole here in the blue team's defense could be exploited. See what the red team does there. See, this is confusing. Well, why are 3 divisions moving back and 2 Ostrich divisions moving up on their left? So we've got Ostrich cav moving in. They could take out the general. Will they do it? The Osmar player is wary of him. He's moving his general away.
Our men are running.
Jeez, the Ostrich better be careful before he loses his own general. Rossia's moved up. We have a bold play here, but it could be spoiled by the French cavalry. And Ostrich just lost all his allies. And that strategy might have backfired. Osmar's being pushed back. got C3 Cav coming in for Austria. We've got the Rossi artillery firing on the Denmark units as they approach Oostenrijk's right flank. Blasting some nice holes there. England's losing some troops. We've got two big Denmark divisions out behind the English lines. England better watch out for them. Could be Denmark's ace in the hole to winning this thing. The English troops firing on all the Denmark cavalry.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
And Denmark has broken a few units here with the English. This unit better turn around and start shooting. They're the last unit left alive. Every unit there broke. Oh, I just missed them. Well, it knocked over some people. There you go. Took out a few troops there. How's the poor English going? They're doing alright actually. They're taking a beating, but they're still standing. Oh, they broke. Nice shooting there from the King German Legion. And looks like Österreich has pushed the Osma faction back. The Stone House is only damaged by 11%. They're trying to destroy that building, they got a long way to go. France has 4 units moving over. Denmark is also consolidating. I wonder where they're shooting at. We got Österreich climbing the trenches, or climbing the barricade, sorry. But they're not facing the Osma troops shooting them. Oh, the artillery blew them to bits. These guys are outgunned, but they're taking a while to go down. Okay, this got broken. Still, that was impressive how long they held out for. The team might spread themselves a little bit too thin here on the right. England's coming from behind, but I don't know, it looks like the blue team will be able to clear the left side before they wheel around and face what's left of Spain and France. And Osma. I'm not sure Russia just simply stormed that house. So yeah, I'm curious to know why Russia isn't storming this building. He's got the house surrounded, and he's shooting with a cannon. We have the Spanish general here, trying to take out the Österreich unit.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, he broke him. Well done to him. Alright, look at those 70-foot run. Jeez. Usain Bolt to run for his money. Highlanders know how to run.
Our men are running.
Yeah, it's not too surprising. Okay, France, Osma, and Osma.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Yeah, there goes the Spanish general. Got 7 minutes and 23 seconds left. Why is the Denmark unit all the way over here by itself? It's possible it broke and it's come back, but... yeah, I don't know. Spain's men are collapsing. Blue team, I don't know if it has any cav left. Cav would be very handy here. Look, he's got his general unit. What's this Osterreich unit doing? Okay, they're broken. $21 damage left. There's a lot of men cramped inside this house here. France was here a second ago, but now they're gone. Okay, looks like the general has occupied this nice little cottage. Probably for points. What was that about? Where's all the English troops going? There's an enemy household they should try and capture here. Alright guys, we'll this time probably fast forward it to the end. I'm not sure too much is going to happen here. They're not even trying to take the house anymore. And that's it. So, although it was a draw, the blue team does seem to have won. There's hardly any red team units on the field. And at the end of the day, blue team also had more captured points than the red team. Well, let's go through the kill count for each player. We've got Pierre, 851 kills of Russia. Big Daddy Barclay, Osterreich. I wondered if he was actually Osterreich halfway through. 1757. Bogdan, 1430. And Erwin Rommel, 272. He might have had to choose that faction if they had a points-based system and they only had that many points left. So maybe that's why he had to choose such a low-tier faction. And that might be the same story for Lipton, who chose Ozma. Lipton and Erwin both had the weak one. Erwin and Lipton both had weak factions compared to the other teams. Compared to the other factions within this game. So that's probably why maybe they just drew the short straw. In any case, Bob got 702. Templar got 1,116. Marquise got 1,103. And Lipton got 1,281. Very impressive kill count there for Lipton, given what I read about Ozma earlier. So well done to him. Erwin had a tough time of it against Denmark for sure. Denmark just steamrolled him. I'm not sure if there's anything he could have really done. But awesome battle, great strategy, and thank you to Big Daddy for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys next time. Bye.